Hey everybody, Coach LaRose here, South St. Paul Volleyball. Let's go through all the info from our June 5th player parent meeting in case you weren't able to make it there. I'm Tyler LaRose. I teach Spanish here and I'm also the head volleyball coach. I'll be entering our third season together. We'll get to meet the other coaches in real life sometime, and they're all great. Booster Club. We're looking for more Booster Club members, and we are again charging a $50 booster fee to any high school player, which will cover 6 after-practice team meals throughout the season. Those are always a fun time. So just know that if you make a high school team, we will collect $50. A couple of save the dates here. Lorraine Park, we're going to do our end of summer picnics and volleyball tournament. We're actually going to have a Booster Club meeting at the same time up at Lorraine Park. They've got a brand new net and poles up. It's really cool, and we're going to have a big tournament and eat some food and plan some stuff. So make sure you save that date. And also Sunday, August 13th, the annual volleyball kickoff taco feed at the Crow, featuring raffles, auctions, and lots of other fun stuff. So high school volleyball, we've got some open gyms. Odds are if you have not been to the meeting, you probably have missed those already, but lessons, make sure you get into the group chat. The varsity league at Matamidi, just some varsity stuff, and then our picnic, and then strength and speed. So that really is a huge part of our program here, is having our girls working out over the summer. Session 2 for our older girls that you see there at 9:20, and then session 4 for anyone entering grades 6 through 8 at 11 o'clock. So here's a quick layout of our schedule. Monday and Tuesday, August 14th, 15th, we will have tryouts for the high school teams. We do welcome middle schoolers, with the expectation that we don't always keep all the middle schoolers. We typically will keep just a handful of middle schoolers for high school teams. So, and then we'll play our first matches the following week. School starts September 5th. That's when our middle school teams will start too, and then some later dates there. We're going to stick with 5 o'clock practice times for the most part for the whole part until week 3 and our school season starts, and then we'll start to kick it back and get into the school schedule. So there would be your practice times for the season. Notice that our B team will be practicing a little bit later in the evening once school starts because of Coach Marissa's availability. So here are the 4 teams that we will be fielding at the high school. Most likely, we never know, a 5th team could pop up if enough players show up. But right now we're planning on having 4 teams. So probably over 50 girls in tryouts. And then we have 2 middle school teams for younger players underneath that. So lots of opportunities to play. What do you need to play? You have to register for high school or middle school volleyball. It's always if you're a middle schooler, always register for high school. And then if you don't make the high school team, they can refund the difference in the costs. Then you pay your $50 booster fee. You have to have a physical, though, in order to show up for tryouts and be able to do anything. So here's how you register. Boom. Click that button, click here to register, and then make sure you read the instructions down below and that link underneath that, how to register if you haven't done it before. You need a physical. Make sure you have one on file. Contact Chris Nyhart if you aren't sure, if you have an up-to-date physical. They expire every 3 years. So make sure you've got that on file, or again, you can't practice. For practice, just bring a water bottle and some clothes, some knee pads, something you can play volleyball in. We're not super picky about gear. So elbow sleeves, we do highly recommend those, and we're going to say those have to be black. And then we are pushing mouth guards too, because volleyball is a concussion unfriendly sport. So we do recommend mouth guards. Matches, make sure you've got some sort of black bottoms for matches. And again, a sports physical. Athletic code, we have to have a 1.7 GPA in this current spring trimester of the 2022-23 school year to be eligible, or you sit out our first 4 matches. And then after that, we do check grades, and we do hold girls back from practice if they are failing any classes. They'll work on their schoolwork during practice. So we're thinking we may have to potentially cut some players this fall because of the numbers we're seeing at our open gyms and stuff. So make sure that you're on top of your grades so that we don't have to make any decisions that we don't want to have to make. We're always looking for ball kids and actually a couple of managers for the fall. So if you know anyone younger that wants to be a ball kid at our varsity games or wants to manage, send them our way. And then here's our apparel store. We will link that on our website. Check out social media too for those links. That will close on June 22nd. Any info, you can certainly reach out to me via my contact information, which was on that first slide again, or you can reach out to anyone that you recognize from the program for more info. So with that, thank you and enjoy the season.